Okay, guys, it's been a minute. I'm back. I know some of my subscribers want me to more or less go face to face, but sometimes I don't want to be a distraction with my face. I want you to hear the message clearly without seeing like physical beauty or, um, you know, physical attributes that may distract some. So you'll just hear my voice. But it's been a minute since I've uploaded, since I've walked and, went to the park. And I've been going through a lot. September 13th of 2023, my cousin was killed. So his death really took a toll on me, and I reverted back to some of the bad habits that I didn't want to go back to. So I kind of stopped my journey with my walking and just being joyful and at peace. And I started hanging back with friends that I knew were no good for me. And I doubled back to that old life when God was moving me to a new life, to new victories and new beginnings, and just feeling different. I went back to what was familiar because I was going into some foreign territories that I wasn't used to. So I'm like, I want to go back to what feels good. So I more or less use that, my cousin's death, as an excuse to go back to doing drugs and drinking and, just living a very tumultuous life of pain and, sorrow. Like, why would I do that, But you live and you learn. Today marks the first day that I've started back my walk. So 2023, 24, 25. Today marks the day that I've been back to the park, to the track, and I've walked. Life is hard, life be lifing, like they say, and we have to continue to push, and we have to continue to listen to God's voice and what He tells us. And it didn't happen until I really started listening to God's voice was in October, when I just started going through. I was in my apartment and I just started feeling funny. So I went to Kroger. I was like, let me go to Kroger, let me get my iron pills. Maybe I'm low on iron. So I went to Kroger. I got in Kroger, and when I say I started seeing double, I started seeing people, and it was two of them. I was dizzy. I was off balance. My heart was racing. I didn't know what was going on. So I hopped back in my car. I left out of Kroger. I hopped back in my car. Called my mom. I said, Mom, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to the emergency room. Went to the emergency room. They did blood work. They checked me, did EKG. Everything came back normal. So I'm asking the guy, I'm like, well, what's wrong with me? So mind you, I have been going through that because the next month I went back to the emergency room again. And I just kept going back to the emergency room, All my tests would come back normal. So as I sit here today, I have a cardiologist. My test has been normal with my cardiologist. So I'm thinking, I'm like, well, maybe this is more or less like a spiritual attack on me. So I go in Walgreens one day. I'm going to pick my prescription up. One of my prescriptions for the anxiety or, what I was going through. So I look over, and it's a pink book sitting by itself. So I look at the book, and it says, stand still and know that I am God. Stand still and know. So I get the book, I take it to the front, and I asked them how much it cost. Really, I didn't care because I was going to buy it anyway. So I bought the book, and when I tell you, all the passages and the dates, because it has every day you have an affirmation of what's going on, October to now, I would say that, I'm going to make a long story short. From October to now, I'm way better than what I was in October. I was horrible. Like, I literally felt like I was dying. So now, I'm getting back to me. I still have a way to go. I still have some appointments to go to. Getting my health in order and just, focusing on me. Getting rid of people that I know don't mean me no good. Just focusing on me. So this message is for anybody who's going through it and who feels like it's no light at the end of the tunnel. It is a light at the end of the tunnel. You will get there. It may not seem like it now, but you will get there. The sun will shine again. And I know some people may be going through it right now and they're like, I don't see it. That was me. In October, I didn't see it. I literally thought I was on my last days. Like, I was literally waking up out of my sleep, gasping for air, heart beating and racing, heart palpitations, flipping, flopping. Oh my God, you just, you didn't want to be there. You didn't want to be in my body. But I tell you this, as the days go by, as the hours and the seconds pass, you will get through this. You will be back to yourself. You will get to feeling better. You just keep pushing. You keep waking up as God allow you to wake up. You keep thanking Him when you wake up and you thank Him for another day. You just keep asking Him to give you answers when there seems to be no answer. Just keep fighting. Keep going. Don't give up. Push yourself. Don't give up. Don't ever give up, because the sun will shine again. It will shine again. And you will get the victory. You will see it. You will feel it. You will see it. You will thank God for it. Because when you're going through it, you don't see it. But that's what it is. It's about suffering, because sometimes God wants us to suffer. I mean, He's a good God. But sometimes the suffering, it brings out the best in you. It lets you know that, hey, I'm human. And God wants me to do more work. He wants me to work more to my goal. Because if it was easy, you wouldn't do the work. If it was just easy, you wouldn't have to work for it. So I'm just letting you know to just continue to trust in Him and listen to His voice, and just continue. That's really all I have to say for now. And thank you for listening and taking your time to hear me out. I hope y'all have a good night, a good day, whatever